Hi, I want to believe that you have had a great day and your week as well has been good. My name is Faith Mwikali and we are back again. So today we are talking about the six ingredients of success. Number one, developing your mental resilience. Ensuring that your mind is stable, you are able to take things which are hard. And number two, learning. Giving yourself to learn. In a day you can take 30 minutes. Learn something. Then have the courage and resolve. Develop that strength within you. That passion to persevere until you see things happen. Hi, I want to believe that you have had a great day and your week as well has been good. My name is Faith Mwikali and we are back again. This is the Business Hour. We're coming back with another episode as we discuss on success. Everybody wants to be successful and today we are getting some points on how to become successful in life. You'll find these episodes on my YouTube channel, that is Faith Mwikali Official, and also you'll find these episodes on onthe, where we have been graced by God to get an opportunity to reach to you with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding from God. May the Lord bless you as you join me. Today I just want to talk about success. They say that success is a journey, it is not a destination. So each day we keep on learning of becoming better and doing what is right for us to be successful in life. Somebody said that your positive action combined with positive thinking results into success. So there is action for you to be able to be successful, and there is positive thinking. And when it comes to positive thinking, many a times we talk about it, about getting knowledge, getting wisdom, understanding what you are doing, because for you to be successful in anything you are doing in life, in your purpose, then you must be able to accomplish some things and you must be able to understand what it is. The dictionary talks about success being an accomplishment of an aim or a purpose. Everybody has a purpose of being alive. Everybody has a purpose of being in this earth. Every day you wake up, there is a purpose you're supposed to fulfill in your life. And that accomplishment of what your purpose is, or what you plan to accomplish in each day, that is what we call success. And as I've said, it's there are some ingredients in your life which you should embrace, which you should bring together for you to be successful in whatever things you are doing. So today we are talking about the six ingredients of success. I know there are many, but today I just want to touch on 6 ingredients to success for you to be able to accomplish what you have to accomplish in life. There are some ingredients you must possess. When you talk about ingredients, what are we talking about? They are the components. They are the small elements. When they come together, when they are brought together, they constitute into something. They constitute into success. So when we talk about the ingredients to success, we are talking about those small components, those small elements which you practice on a daily basis, which you practice every time in your life as you are doing something to accomplish the greater picture in your life. And so these are the qualities that enter into the makeup of a complex product. That is what the dictionary says. And I'll just give an example. Like in marriage, they say honesty is an ingredient to a successful marriage. So when we're talking about that ingredient, is that element, and the element in this case is honesty. For your marriage, for your family to be successful, they say that honesty. So in this case, honesty is the ingredient. And so for successful life, for you to be able to accomplish that aim, now these are the ingredients we are talking about. Number one, which is very important for you to be successful in life, is having mental resilience. Having mental resilience. Mental resilience is the ability to cope or adapt to uncertainty. This is the power, this is the ability in which you are able to cope when circumstances are hard, when challenges come on your way. This is that ability, mental ability, you are able to function in the face of adversity. For anybody to be able to succeed in life, mental resilience is very important. I know you are asking, how can we have this mental resilience? How can we develop a mental resilience? I'll be talking about it on this point. This is believing in yourself even before anyone else believes in you. When you don't believe in yourself, then nobody can believe in you. And believing in yourself that I am able to do this, I'm able to accomplish this, it helps your mind to appreciate and accept, and it gives it the power to understand that yes, I'm able to do it. And so your mind appreciates that, it gets into it, and so it makes your mind to be stable to accomplish whatever you want to accomplish in life. Success many a times, when you have a purpose, when you have a focus, when you have a goal, many a times it has a lot of self-doubts. You wake up in the morning, you have a goal, you have a direction, this is the end result you want to get in your life. But you look at your circumstances, you look at your surrounding, you look at where you are at the moment, and because of the challenges you are in, it could be financial, it could be the setup you are in, you begin to doubt yourself. Yes, I want to accomplish this, but it requires money. So, number one enemy I've known of success is oneself. Is when you doubt your abilities, when you doubt your capabilities. They say that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. And in success, for you to stop doubting yourself, for you to start criticizing yourself, for you to stop rejecting yourself. Because when you have self-doubt, when you have criticism within you, when you reject, when you feel rejected, you feel that you cannot make it, then it causes you not to move in the direction. For you to be able to get to success, then you must believe in yourself. You must start somewhere. They say that those who bounce back, they look for solutions. In that circumstance you are in, for you to be mentally resilient, for you to be able to achieve whatever you have to achieve, settle to that, your mind settle to achieve that, then you have to learn to look for solutions in life. In every challenge in life, there is a solution. Many a times we look for bigger solutions. How am I going to accomplish this? But when you start with the small solutions, gaining small solutions, then in whichever circumstance you are able to bounce back. I just want to talk about how you're able to develop mental resilience for you to be able to succeed in whatever you are doing in your life. Number one, you need to be kind to yourself. When you're kind to yourself, know that there are things which are in control. I'm in control. There are things I'm not in control. Do not beat up yourself just because you have not accomplished a certain task. Do not get discouraged. Do not feel like you cannot do it. There are people who are good at doing things, and anytime they fail in one thing, they feel like it is the end of the world. For you to be able to develop your mental resilience, you must appreciate that there are things which are going to be out of control. There are things you cannot do them. They will require another level of other people to do them. They will require other people to come in and assist you. So when you get into terms with that I cannot do everything, I'm not a Superman. I have my capabilities and I have my weaknesses. My strength sometimes can grow weary. There are times when I cannot accomplish this task, and there are sometimes I can wake up and do great things. When you appreciate that and you be kind to yourself, then you are able to stabilize your mental resilience. Number two thing which is very important is when you feel you're tired, when you feel like you're not able to do it, it's important for you to get a rest. Learn to get a rest in your life. Because when you continue doing an activity or doing something or moving in a certain direction, when you're weak and when you are tired, the result is you don't make it. Because you're weary. We are human beings. For you to be mentally resilient, you need to learn sometimes to take some time off. And they say in a day, you can take some time off. If you're doing a certain activity and you find which involves your mind and you feel like your mind is, You cannot take it any longer. Take a break, take an hour. That's why there are tea breaks, there are lunch breaks, there are 4 o'clock tea breaks. Those meals are put there so that you may get off your desk and be able to relax. Learn to take time to relax. When you're relaxed, then you are able to think soberly. It helps you to think. It helps you to unwind. It helps you to become a better person. Learn in your life, in whichever circumstance you're in, to take a break. Many people feel like when I take a break, it's kind of I'm weak. No. People who have been known to accomplish many things in their lives, they take a break. That's why people go after a long time, you're given a leave. And most of the time, when people are given a leave, they go to unwind. They stop from doing this which they have been doing for a certain time to go and unwind. And that is a great way for making your mind to be resilient. The other thing is looking at your physical health. Many people have ignored their physical health. Doing exercise, eating healthy, being in an environment whereby there is positive vibes. It's good to avoid. Your health is very key. It's good to avoid where there is negativity. And it's a choice you make within yourself. That will help your mind not to be poisoned. It will help your mind not to be put in a situation whereby you are thinking of negative things every time. It's a choice you make. If this area, if this environment only gives me negative vibes, then I don't need to be there. I can be there physically, but my mind is very far. I can choose to block within my mind of the things I'm going to listen to. There's a lot of negativity in life. There are so many things which dictate how life is. But for your mind to be stable, then you must appreciate and realize that it is your personal responsibility to choose what you're going to listen to choose where you're going to be at a certain time, to know when to say no, enough is enough, this is how much I can take. It will help your mind. We are getting advised every time, for the sake of your mental health, stay away with things which deprive you your mental stability. And so for you to be able to have to develop a mental resilience, then your environment, you must dictate the environment you're going to be. You must dictate the things you're going to listen to. What are the things we are feeding our minds with? For you to be able to be stable in your in your mind, then you need to feed your mind with the right things. You need to feed your heart. The Bible says, I'm a believer of the Bible says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So whatever you feed your heart with, whatever you feed your mind with, that is what is going to come out. That is number 4 key important thing. And then the other one is spending time with nature. And you're blessed as Kenyans. We have very beautiful areas where you can just walk around. Get out of that office, walk. Get into nature. Go to areas whereby, if you're in Nairobi, go to Arboretum. If you're in Mombasa, go to Alapak. Get into Butterfly Pavilion. Go to Savo. Engage yourself with nature, because nature has a way of removing things which are negative from your body. It gives you another feeling. For you to be mentally resilient, then you can spend time with nature. Now, the other thing I want to just highlight is some of the examples of resilient behaviors. How will you know that, yeah, I'm mentally resilient? I can accommodate things which are coming on my way. I am able to fight the challenges and to withstand the times mentally. Number 1 very key thing is when you begin to see setbacks as opportunities. When a challenge which is supposed to draw you back, you begin to look at it like this is an opportunity. Yes, this is a setback. This is an obstacle. This one is denying me to go in the right direction. Which other option can I take? What is my fallback? What is a plan B? What plan B do I have to be able to accomplish this? So when you begin to get alternative ways of solving issues, you begin to realize that, yes, my mental resilience is coming up very well. I'm mentally resilient. Number 2 thing, which is very important, is when you are able to manage stress and emotions. If you find yourself that at certain times when things are very tough, you're able to manage things. When circumstances and surroundings, they dictate for you to be annoyed and you are calm, you still calm, then it tells you that you're mentally resilient. When you're able to manage stress and emotions. When you find yourself, you're still working, you're stressed, you still, your emotions are high, but I'm still doing it. There's an encouragement. It tells you that you're becoming mentally resilient. And then recognizing that many things can be out of your control. When you begin to recognize that, by the way, in this life, there are things which can get out of control. And it's okay. It doesn't mean that I'm weak. It doesn't mean that I can't accomplish them. It's only that they are out of control. And when they're out of control, fine, somebody else can do them. I can get assistance from other people. When you begin now to seek help, or even if you're in leadership, when you begin to delegate responsibilities without feeling like people are going to take up your job, you begin to realize, yeah, I'm becoming mentally stable. I'm becoming mentally resilient. And then the other thing is having a growth mentality versus a fixed mindset of handling things. When you are open, when you have a mentality of growth, when you look at everybody around you not as a competition, but as people who are supposed to support you, a team which is supposed to support you to accomplish what is ahead of you, then you begin to realize that I'm mentally resilient. When you have that fixed mind that things have to go a certain way, then there is a problem. When you're given solutions, when you can't get into a discussion with your teams, and when you are discussing, you already have a fixed mind of the way things are supposed to be done, then you realize that there is a problem. But when you are open to discussions which bring growth to the team, to your work, to the environment you are in, to the family, among your friends, you're not rigid on whatever you believe in, you respect other people's opinion, and you know that your opinion does not have to be right every time, then you begin to realize, wow, I'm growing up. I'm becoming mentally resilient. And that is one of a very, very important ingredient into getting to your success. When things happen and you break, then you need to realize that you need to work on your mental resilience. When challenges come and you don't want to be near any challenge, then you need to work on your mental resilience. Because it is number one, very key important thing towards getting to success or being successful in your life. Number two, very important, the ability to learn. Ability to learn. You cannot be successful in this world where everything is changing on a daily basis when you're not open to learning. When you're not ready to put in the work of learning new skills, getting new ideas, employing them, and not only learning. Most of the people, they have a lot of knowledge about several things, but they have not put them into practice. And that's why when you go for a job interview, experience is very important. They want to know that knowledge you have in your mind. Yes, you have learned it. Have you put it into practice? So ability to learn is very important. And they say success is a journey of consistent learning. I'm involved in this job. This is my responsibility. You also take responsibility of learning how to do the work better, learning new skills about that job. So number two very important thing is learning a skill and developing it is a critical driver for a long-term career success. You want to succeed in your career, then you must embrace learning, gaining skills, developing them every day. Are you a photographer? Are you a videographer? Get the skills, get to learn the things which are happening. And nowadays you are being told you need every day to learn the new developments which are happening in your sector. Are you a manager somewhere? Are you attending trainings which train people on leadership? It's a learning process. People who master the mindset and skills of effective learning grow faster than their peers and gain more of the benefits from all the learning opportunities that come on their way. People who master the mindset and skills of effective learning Anybody who embraces learning, anybody who chooses to learn on whatever they are doing, they grow faster than their peers and gain more of the benefits from all the learning opportunities that come on their way. They have an advantage. They have an added advantage. The people who put into learning, getting to learn what they are doing, the new tricks, the new things which are coming, they have an upper hand when opportunities come on their way. And they say saturated markets won't be successful with weak skills, but with unique blend of skills, innovation, and creativity, you can stand. Saturated markets won't be successful with weak skills, but with the unique blend of skills, innovation, and creativity, you can stand out. So learning is very important, and they say dead skills result to dead careers. Are you in a career? Are you pursuing something? Do you have a purpose? For you to be successful in that line, then you must have the ability to learn. And learning can be on a daily basis. It doesn't have to be a certain course. There are so many things on Google now. They'll tell you how to do things. Learn from Google. Learn from YouTube. Learn from social media accounts. Learn from books. Be a reader of books, so that you may put yourself at an upper hand, at an added advantage against your peers when it comes to the responsibilities you have to undertake. That's how people succeed in life. Number 3, which is very important, is grit. G-R-I-T. That is the courage and resolve to do things. It's a strength of character, where you can resolve, where you can make a decision. It's the ability to persist in something you feel passionate about and persevere even when you face obstacles until you get the desired results. Grit is the ability to persist in something you feel so passionate about. You know, there are those things which never escape your mind. You feel like doing it, you're passionate about it. It could be cooking. You're so passionate about cooking. Having that grit is that ability to persist in getting knowledge, in getting understanding, in perfecting what you're doing until you get the required results despite of the challenges which come on your way. Other words which can be used instead of grit is bravery, having the courage, determination, and having the stamina to do things despite of the challenges around you. It's that bouncing back. It's that effect of ability of bouncing back even after failure. Because where there is success, many times there are failures. They say the person who discovered how to make bulbs or innovated the bulbs, he failed 99 times until the 100th time is when he was able to get it right. And so where there is success, many a times there are failures. It's embracing those failures and bouncing back like you never failed. That is great. That is having the determination, the perseverance, the passion, not getting discouraged and letting it go, but withstanding until you see whatever is supposed to happen in your life. You must have grit. You must be in a position to hold it firm until you get there. Number 4, which is very important, and I'll dwell here briefly, is networking. Number 1 key thing to success. Those people who come on your way, those people you meet on the way, those people whom God brings on your way, they are so important. Networking means building genuine relationships. It's a relationship of give and take. You know, many people get into relationships, get into networks to only benefit. Where there's selfishness in networking, then you don't achieve much. But where we are free to network and get to know, learn from one another, then it becomes very easy. It's not about knowing the right people. Networking is not about knowing the right people, but it is about the right people knowing you, the right people trusting you, the right people knowing that if this is the person who has introduced this thing to me, if this is the person who is selling this idea to me, then I can buy it without doubts. is building trust with the people around you. It's exchanging of information and ideas among people with common professions or special interest, usually in an informal social setup. Professionals use networking to widen their circles of acquaintances and find out job opportunities, while business people, on the other hand, they develop relationships with people and companies to be able to do business with them. So you might be a profession. These networks can open a door for you. You might be in business. These networks can enable you to know where you can sell your services and products, and even how you can make yourself better in the field you are in. So networking, number one, helps to get you noticed. In that social gathering, in that social place, don't just go and sit down. Get to know what people are doing. And somebody said for you to be able to network well, when you go into these events and these social places, then get there early. Because the meetings, before the meeting starts, there's an opportunity for you to know who is there. And then stay late. Stay until the event or the function is over, and then you can as well network. So networking helps you to get noticed. Number two, it opens doors for new opportunities. You can just meet with somebody, even in workplace, and they hear an opportunity somewhere and they refer you. It gives you, it makes open doors to new opportunities. It helps you to build confidence. When you go to a place where you realize that people appreciate what you're doing, people are happy with what you're doing, you can get into a discussion and you begin to build yourself confidence on what you're doing. Number four, which is very important, it provides you with a channel where you can gain knowledge. And then lastly, it raises your profile. It raises your profile. When you know this and this person on a higher level, then it really raises your profile. Number five, which is very important, and that is the second last thing, is taking a risk with a desired hope of getting a desired result. Taking a risk is taking an action with a desire, with a hope that you will get the desired results. They say there is no risk, you don't take risks, there are no rewards. That business idea, that knowledge you've been having, that thing which has been very much into your mind, you need to take a step of faith to do it. Because it is out of doing it, then you are able to take a risk. They say that taking risk you are comfortable with, it helps you to plan well. Do not overdo. Taking a risk is stepping out of the known to the unknown and saying, yes, I don't know how it is going to be, but I hope that it is going to be well, and getting out there and getting the results which you believe in. They say for you, it's important for you when you're taking a risk to take it strategically. Do not just take any risk. Take a risk. You know that you will have a plan B in case it fails. Do not take risks blindly, but it is important for you to take a risk. Think about it, pray about it. If you feel comfortable about taking that risk, moving out of that unknown to moving from the known to the unknown, because you never know. Maybe God is putting you in that position so that you may become a bigger and a better person. Taking a job is a risk by itself. Beginning a business is a risk by itself. Moving from a town to another is a risk by itself, because you're going to begin a whole life altogether. So be ready to take a risk. For you to be successful, you must be ready to take risks. Last and not least is action. Action is the process of doing something to achieve a certain aim. That is taking action. It's the process of doing something with the aim of achieving a certain thing. Those people we have many people who have great ideas. You sit down with them, you listen to the ideas they have, how great they are, how they can make a difference in their lives, but because they have not taken action, then it dies. Go-getters are the ones who succeed in life. You need to be a go-getter. You need to, when you get an idea, package it well and take action on it. As I said when I was beginning, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Take that step. There's that idea you've been having, you've already visualized it. It doesn't leave your mind, you keep on thinking about it. That thing, package it well. Learn how best you can do it and get out. And then you'll be shocked of what it can bring your way. Most of the people have dreams, but many people have died with their dreams. Somebody said that the richest part in this life is in the grave, because that is where many minds, many brilliant ideas have been buried, because people did not take action. When you don't take action, then whatever you have, nobody will know about it. Is it a song you want to produce? Go and sing, go to the studio. Is it this which you want to do? You want to train people, you want to talk to people, you want to encourage people? Get out there and do it. It doesn't have to be in a big way, but when you take that step, it encourages you to take the next, and the next, and the next, and the next, and the next. And at the end of the day, you will be shocked on how great you are becoming each day. Because when you take action, then you develop yourself, you grow yourself, you empty, then you go back and learn, then you empty again, then you go back and learn, and then you empty again. So take action. You have the potential. You are well able. God has given all of us something in our lives, a purpose in our lives, to impact lives. By the way, God has given you something in your life to become a blessing to the people outside there. You need to get out. You need to take action and do it. And I would say, if it has bothered you for quite some time, if it has been, in your spirit and in your heart for a long time, package it. Read about it. Get knowledge about it. Get to know how best you can do it, and get out there and do it. Somebody said our creativity and brilliant ideas die on the vine if we don't execute them. Our great ideas, our creativity, brilliant ideas, they have died in the vine just because we don't execute them. You need to arise and take action. So those are the 6 ingredients of success. You can just take action. And I just want us to give ourselves like 2 to 3 months when you're doing this purposely, intentionally doing this. Number 1, as I've said, developing your mental resilience. Ensuring that your mind is stable, you are able to take things which are hard. You're able to thrive best, even in circumstances which are not good. And number 2, learning, giving yourself to learn. In a day, you can take 30 minutes. Learn something. 30 minutes, 1 hour, read on something. Then have the courage and resolve. Develop that strength within you. That passion to persevere until you see things happen. That spirit to hold on despite of the challenges and to see it coming to pass. Then learn to network. Go to events. The places where people are talking about what your passion is, what you have at heart to do. Get into those places. Network with people. It could be even on Zoom. It could be even online. It could be on social media. Get to know where people are discussing about what you want to do and follow them up. Then taking risks. It's important to know that nothing comes by chance. You must move from the known to unknown. You must dip yourself into the deep waters. You can't stay on the shallow waters and you expect to succeed in your life. And then as the last one is take action. Learn to take action. Do not die with what you have. Do not die with what you believe. And that's it for today. May the Lord bless you. I'll be talking about success because I want all of us to join in this journey of success. My name is Faith Mwikali. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel as we continue to bring this wisdom and knowledge about this life and being successful in life. God bless you and have a good day.